What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha, nice to meet you all. Get in here because we've got quite a bit to get on into, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about Tyla. I don't know about you. Oh my god, I was saying 22, but I'm 24. Is that actually socially acceptable? Who flipping cares? Anyways, we've all gathered to talk about Tyla. Sorry, I keep yawning because, babes, how many times are we going to do this? But you know what? Fair enough. You got me today, alright? So over on my second channel, which you guys may not know because I don't really do a good job at promoting it, I have a second channel called Itzkeisha Uncut, and you guys have been showing so much love over on there. You guys have been loving the videos. Pretty much over on there, I post videos that I wouldn't post on this channel. For whatever reason, I do not know. But because there's just so much things that you guys want to hear my take on, and there's other things I do want to do on my Uncut channel, so just be on the lookout for that. But right now, you guys have been showing so much love. Love you guys down. Yeah, we spoke about Tyla months ago where I titled the video that Tyla hate is so forced, and I do stick by that, but I do think there's sometimes, just sometimes, where Tyla isn't necessarily helping herself and where she just needs to tap into actually being an artist now and playing the game. And I'm going to go ahead and elaborate on that in just a second when it comes to this whole Britney Spears comparison outfit thing. Now, I do want to keep it very real with you guys. I do think a lot of people are focusing on things that really and truly shouldn't matter as much as you guys are making it this big deal. I didn't even know this was happening because I'm actually employed and I touch grass. It really is a simple, dimple, fine ass pimple as that, okay? A lot of people in my DMs like, Keisha, we want to hear your take on it, we want to hear your take. I'm like, what happened, babes? And I had to go do a 1-2-1-2 Google research, yeah? Here I am. It basically comes down to people being pressed at fabric material, her attitude, and saying that, you know, she needs to go back to her country. How dare you? That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting, and you need to G-check yourself. And that's the thing about people on the internet, yeah? Like, people move mad. People just have this sense of entitlement. And it's like, how are you going to go ahead and criticize Tyla and say that she's rude and she's bad, like, bad vibes and she's a mean girl? So what does that make you in that same breath by telling someone to go back to their country? And also, what makes you think she's going to listen? Who are you? I don't know. I just feel like this whole conversation is just so jarring because it seems to be happening every 3 months where haters, and I mean lots and lots and lots of them, at least on Twitter, we're not calling it X, gather together collectively to just go at it and go at it and go at it. Again, sometimes she doesn't exactly help herself and she should do better by ignoring certain things or being a little bit more media trained, not to the point where you're dimming down your personality and you just, everything's like so robotic, but like, play the game. Again, we're gonna elaborate on that. So anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to have you guys here. It's, you know, a pop culture channel. We talk about celebrities. I give my takes and opinions on certain things, and you either love them or you don't, but either way, we link up next time for another. It really isn't that deep is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we would love to have you here. Do not miss out. Subscribe. You know how to do it, bitch. You spend a lot of time on YouTube, and girl, I don't blame you because I'm right there with you, all right? Make sure you guys follow me over my Instagram. It's Keisha_. I'm going to be hosting giveaways. It's happening. And I'm going to make sure my giveaways are not just for, like, you know, like when people do giveaways and there's only one person that wins. I've done that before, so let me not even done that before, yeah, but I want multiple people to win. I've actually been collecting a lot of like goodies. I have it in a box over there. It's gonna be like a bunch of different things like technology, makeup, some clothing pieces too, so just definitely be on the lookout. It is gonna be an Instagram giveaway, so all you have to do is pretty much just go over to my Instagram. It's Keisha_, which will be on the screen for you guys right now, and just follow it. It really is simple as that. I'm not telling you to go and do just follow. Be on the lookout because the giveaway details will be posted on there first before the YouTube family hear about it, so you do not want to miss out. Goodies are going to be given away. Mad goodies. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The headline from this People magazine article says, Tyla tells fans to STFU after they say her Coachella outfit copied Britney Spears' 2001 I'm a Slave for You look. Now, I saw a side-by-side photo, which I'm also going to go ahead and pop up for you guys right now. The colour scheme is very similar. There's no need for us to cap about that. But I do think it probably is the stylist who you know, picked out pieces that looks very familiar in their eye. Now, Britney's look is very iconic with the snake moment as well, the VMAs, like that is Britney coded down. Does it mean Britney owns the look? No. I think people need to understand that before Britney, there was someone else in terms of looks. And it's not only Britney we're going to use as an example. What is it with the Britney disrespect? Like, we spoke about Lizzo over my second channel. I don't know, people are not putting respect on Britney's name. But then again, I guess in this context, when we're talking about literal clothing, it's really not that deep. I guess the whole Lizzo situation was a little bit more different. But yeah, with this whole Tyla, Britney Spears thing, it is silly. Let's be for real. It's silly. Especially when we have people like, you know, Kanye in the industry, who we should probably be focusing more and, I don't know, hating, shading. And that's not me encouraging hate towards Kanye, but his thing is, have you guys not seen the things that he's been saying? Like, the disturbing things, the ones who's actually doing the madness, whereas she's just here saying, no, I wasn't copying. Now, do I fully believe it? I guess we'll never know in the words of Kanye. Tyla is shutting down Britney Spears comparisons. For her Friday, April the 18th performance at Coachella, the singer took to Indio, California stage in an ensemble that quickly drew comparisons to Britney Spears' iconic outfit from the 2001 MTV VMAs. Tyla, age 23, appeared in a green bra, micro denim shorts, and a body chain, which fans thought looked very similar to the pop icon's similar green bra and blue sequins micro shorts that she wore to perform her hit I'm a Slave for You over 2 decades earlier. Oh, I was 1, so I don't remember it. I'm not even gonna try and pretend, oh my god, like I remember I was 1, babes, I was 1. I was 1, but you know, the older I got, the more I saw things from like the 90s, 2000s, and it's just such an iconic period. It's such an iconic period in terms of fashion, in terms of the performances, in terms of the drive that a lot of musicians had, you know? But yeah, I couldn't say that like I was around in that moment to witness the iconicness of Britney Spears. It came years later when I was a lot more older, but that woman is an icon for a reason. Now, does she own the color green or blue? Absolutely not. We're not going to do that. Now, when you put the pictures side by side, I'm like, you know what? I see where people are coming from. And you know what? I would love to be, I would be flattered if people thought, oh my God, my outfit's giving Britney. And also, yes. Now, whilst we're at it, can we stop with the comparisons, please? With this whole Tate McRae, Britney Spears thing, it's like, especially when someone is still alive, can we just rest and calm down? People do it with like the whole Tyla Rihanna thing, please. And I mean this, hold my hands when I say this. Tyla's got a lot more work to do, and that's just point blank period. It's just facts. Tyla's successful, she's doing her thing. She's only been in the industry for a couple of years, so imagine the full potential of her in the next 5 years, 10 years, right? And I think she still will be relevant. But you've got a lot of people arguing that, you know, with that personality of hers and with that mouth of hers, girl, she might not be here for a long time. I don't know. I think the music is slapping. People love her. She is international, and again, people love a pretty face too. People are saying she's only around because she's pretty. No, I think she makes good music. Now, is it everyone's cup of tea? No, go drink a coffee. Just tired of these comparisons, and you've got people now saying stuff like, why hasn't Rihanna recognized Tyla? Because she doesn't have to. What? Where is this entitlement coming from when it comes to the public sometimes? Like, huh? Rihanna hasn't recognized Tyla. Maybe she doesn't like Tyla, and that's okay. Maybe, just maybe, she's got a life worth living. Try it sometime, because it's so silly. Like, the conversation being had right now is absolutely silly. There's plenty of other things. People, and do you know what annoys me the most about this whole conversation is like, yeah, she can work on certain things, sure. But it's like, what are you going to do? How are you going to call someone a bully? So what does that make you when you tell someone to go back to their country? Huh? To me, it's just such a vile, nasty, ooh, don't let me go there. In response to a since deleted post on Twitter asserting that Tyla was inspired by Britney Spears, the South African singer took the opportunity to clarify her intentions. Love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly. No inspo, she said. Now that was the first reply. Another user jumped in and said, I personally think she's a copycat, referring to Tyla, and too full of herself, to which Tyla then fired back with, personally, I think you should STFU. I said, oh, STFU. People did not like this, not one bit. Do I think Tyla should have just seen this as like a, you know what? I love me some Britney, because listen, people with taste, they love themselves some Britney. She's just that girl, period. Okay? Do I think she should have ignored it? Yes. Do I think Tyla, like any other 23-year-old, is on the internet? Yes. Was this the comment you replied to? No. And I do think a lot of celebrities love to, and even us influencers too, we love to show more, not love, we give attention. Ooh, did I just burp? Ooh. Sometimes we do give the wrong people our energy. I don't think this really warranted a reply. Also, like, 2 weekends of Coachella. Because I know Tyla performed the first weekend. Girl, I hope the coin is coming in though. She looks tired sometimes when she's performing. Like, she generally does, but then it's like when you're singing and dancing, you would be tired, and when you're singing the same songs, you would be tired. Maybe you have low iron, bitch. I would be tired. I have low iron. Do you think I mean, I can try. Hey, but with my low iron, Jesus Christ. Anyways, it's not about me though, is it? Well, it's about my opinions, but you know. Let me just say this. I do think she should have ignored this. I do think she should have ignored it. I don't think she's being smart or playing the game. It does seem like you are dissing Britney Spears without you actually saying you don't like the lady. No, you didn't say that. But I do think that you know how the internet works. You know how messy people can be. All right? People start to create division where maybe there just is no division. Do I think just by this statement, it means that she dislikes or hates Britney Spears? No. Because let's be so for real. For the most part, Britney Spears is unproblematic. She's been through so much. And that's been, unfortunately, a lot of the story that's been put out there about her. Okay? There is nothing, in my opinion anyways, to dislike about Britney Spears. But we have to also remember in that same breath though, whilst Britney Spears is iconic, just like any other artist, star, or even individual in this life, we've all been inspired by someone. And before us was somebody taking inspiration from someone else, right? There was even a look that Aaliyah had that was very similar to a Britney Spears look, and I think that came even before Britney. So, you know, everyone's taking inspiration from everyone, but I would be flattered if someone was saying my outfit is giving very much Britney coded. Like, sure, love her down, hey. And I think that's even builds more of an audience. You've got the Britney fans who are obsessed with her outfits and the couture who are like, oh my god, I love this on Tyla. And Tyla pulls off a lot of looks. She's really pretty, she can move, like, it just gives. So I feel like she should have used that as an opportunity to be like, you know what, thank you, yeah. I think it's probably like the stylist who that was their intention of having like a Britney replica moment. Maybe she didn't, maybe Tyler is younger than me, so maybe, but then again, if you love pop culture and if you love music down, then you know about the look. Do you know what I mean? Because I was gonna say that like in 2001 I was 1, which wouldn't mean that Tyler was what, just born, if anything. I don't know. So either way, well, it doesn't matter how young we were, doesn't matter how young you are, we all know the look. But again, I would be flattered and I'd be like, yeah, I love me some Britney. Like, I would have taken that time out to be like, yeah, I love me some Britney. Or better yet, if you didn't want to say nothing, but you could have been stum. I don't know, sometimes celebrities choose their moments and it's like, ugh, okay? Now, no shade or anything, but if someone's telling me I'm too full of myself, yeah, I probably should ignore, but it depends what day you catch me on, bitch. I might go off, yeah? Mic drop and then walk away. And there's nothing wrong with that also. And I think that's probably what happened when it came to Tyla here. But I think a lot of people just don't like her because of the fact that she didn't want to hold her own award. People don't like the fact that she used the term collared instead of like being mixed. What else is there? People just feel like she's too full of herself. My thing is, you guys don't like a confident babe. And I promise you, I've seen it. There are plenty of people on TikTok who will do their get ready with me's, right? And they will have like cystic acne or whatever. There's this creator I follow. Oh God, I can't remember her name. She comes on camera and she, you know, comes on with zero makeup and she has like cystic acne, sometimes will be very red, and she is confident enough to do that. But then people in the comments tearing her down or saying stuff like, oh my god, like, why are you coming, like, come and at least do your base makeup first. Shut up. Like, this level of entitlement sometimes from people. And my thing is, yeah, I'm not talking about you, but I'm saying that the shoe fits, bitch, tie it up and let me know what size you wear, because this is crazy. This level of rudeness people have. No wonder some celebrities want to try you. Now, do I think Britney, girl, let me leave Britney alone. Do I think Tyler should have just ignored this and kept it pushing? Yes, because this didn't really do much for her, apart from a lot of people assuming now that she doesn't like Britney Spears and that she is full of herself. Do I think that she is full of herself? No, not necessarily. But I do think she's very confident. I think she's very confident to the point where she knows that she's pretty. She knows that she can move. She's talented. Now you've got people saying stuff like, oh my God, she is like racist because all her backup dancers are darker skinned, whereas she's the only light one there.
We're gonna get you to a doctor, sweetheart.
Maybe the stylist should come to the chat. Hello. Also, look at my nails. Aren't they so tea? These are like duck-shaped nails. I've never done that before, but babes, mwah. I think a lot of it is deep-rooted in xenophobia. You do not want to admit it, but that's what I am coming to the conclusion of. Why are you focused on Tyla? You've got problematic beings in this industry. Now, we clearly know that you love pop culture, you love celebrities. We've got plenty of people in this industry who are doing a madness, yeah? And I can go ahead and give you guys a list. The question is, do you have time? Well, clearly you do. Hey! You have too much time in your hands. I mean, the amount of people who gang up against Tyla, it's like, what? Is this what we've become? If I don't like someone, I'm not going to be on someone's page. I'm not going to want to talk about you, not one bit. If I don't like you, I mean, obviously I do commentary. It's my job and I love that down. Yeah? How many times have I said love that down? Take a shot of water. Calm down. Let's say that I wasn't doing commentary, yeah? Like, I love doing this because I get to give my thoughts and opinions. I love yapping. I'm a yapaholic, innit? That's the only aholic I am. Not too much now, yeah? But if I wasn't doing commentary, I promise you on everything that I know, I'm not going to be in the comment section of someone I say I don't like. What do I look like at my big age? I'm not going to be discussing someone who I hate. It makes no sense. And that's the thing though. A lot of it is not a fan of her. That's fine. A lot of it is more so, ew, what is she doing? She thinks she's all that. Maybe she does think she's all that. Is that a problem? People can't take a confident being. God forbid a 23-year-old being confident, because you're so used to self-deprecating jokes. You're so used to like chatting crap about yourself. Hashtag relatable. That's what society has done to us young women specifically, and to young girls as well. Make you feel like you're not good enough. Make you feel like, oh, bitch, you can't be too confident now because someone's going to want... No. If you think you look good, bitch, you look good. And walk like you think you look good. And Tyla does that and people are like, oh my God, her walk is like too much. What? Guys, this is quite sad. This is actually quite sad. We've got xenophobia happening here in broad daylight in 4K and it's mad. We've got someone who is clearly confident and the world doesn't like a confident babe. Now, is she rubbing her confidence in front of you and saying, take this, look at me, 24/7? No. Saying stuff like, go back to your country, you are disgusting. You are a vile human being to say something like that. My goodness, I haven't heard those kind of language being used in years. It doesn't make it okay. I remember when I was actually in secondary school, and it's funny because I went to a predominantly black school, and people would just be saying stuff like, people would like beef someone and say, go back to your country. It's like, what are you talking about? If I'm going back to my country, babes, you're coming with me too, because we're from the same country, so make it make sense, you idiot. Like, I don't know, that kind of language is disgusting. I never used it because I knew the weight of that, and I knew how ignorant that is, and quite racist, if I'm being honest with you. Quite racist. But of course, people are not going to say that about themselves because, oh my God, how can I be racist? Shut up. We are talking about fabric, material, sequins, blue and green. And to the same people saying, oh my God, like, don't come back to America. Bitch, you got issues in America, and that's absolutely no shit because there's issues everywhere in the world. But are you talking about Trump? You've gathered to talk about this, and, you know, you all got something to say. But what about when it comes to the actual issues that matter, which are going to affect you personally? What about that? You know, you go on these people's Twitter accounts and it's just a bunch of like hate, liking hate threads. And it's like, oh my God, babes, look at her butt. Flat. I'm joking, let me stop it. What the hell? What the LeBron James is going on? What the hell? Like, whenever I say what the hell, I can't say what the hell anymore. It's what the helly. Look, Britney Spears is doing just fine. Her life is not, you know, being affected by this statement from Tyler, not one bit. Do I think this is enough to hate on her? No. Quite frankly, you shouldn't care as much as you are caring, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video by talking about the Rihanna-Tyler comparisons. You've now got people saying that Tyler doesn't have her own identity because obviously she cut her hair recently, and then people think that she's trying to copy the good girl gone bad era that was one of Rihanna's eras. Rihanna, can I just say this right now? Because the whole Tyler Rihanna thing, we need to be careful. You guys did the same thing with Normani and Beyonce, and if I'm being real, you guys set her up, okay? Normani's her own entity, and so is Beyonce. Now, do I think a lot of the girlies go to school where the greats have gone? Sure. People also compare Tate McRae to Britney Spears, but it's like, it doesn't really give that for me, if I'm being honest with you. We need to be careful when comparing people. I think that it's not necessary. Everyone is their own person, their own individual. But people are saying that Tyler can't even be herself because she's too busy copying Rihanna. I don't know if I'm under that impression. You've got people saying that the Push to Start remix with Sean Paul was reminding a lot of people of Rude Boy by Rihanna, which is an absolute banger, especially when you haven't heard it in a minute. Come on, we're gonna take it. Rihanna is that bitch, period. I'm so sorry. And look, hold my hands when I say this, yeah? Love Tyler. Love her music, right? I think she's doing so good. And if she keeps up at the rate that she's going in terms of releasing bangers, wow, okay? But Rihanna is a GOAT. Rihanna is a GOAT. The amount of number ones this woman has had, the impact this woman has had. Rihanna, the musician, so sorry. Not many girls are getting close to her, and that's okay, all right? Let's not push people and say, oh my God, no. I think people also found it disrespectful that Tyler, you know, would say her inspiration was Rihanna, and say that she would love to be as big as her one day.
I look up to Rihanna. She's done an amazing job, and I hope to one day be on that level and even bigger, you know?
Oh, yes.
Because I really believe.
Who are some of the biggest influences in your music and in your career?
There's so many, but I would like to say Aaliyah and Rihanna, yeah.
What is wrong with dreaming big? Now, look, I'm not gonna lie, to break the records Rihanna, Bad Girl Riri has broken, woo, it's gonna take you some time. But I love that level of, I'm not gonna say delusion, let me stop it, because listen, why can't a babe dream? Do you know what I mean? They're both people who are foreigners, not from the United States. And I think that people just see that as like, oh my God, and they're both like similar in skin tones. So like, oh my God, like, you know, she's trying to be her. Do I think that, you know, Tyler is probably playing a Rihanna game? Maybe. By that, I mean, not letting the industry try to dim your personality, because it's one of the good things about Rihanna. And the thing is about Rihanna, you know, the username Bad Girl Riri is not for nothing. Oh my goodness, no. Rihanna used to literally clap back at people. But hey, that was because people would cuss her forehead size. People say like, oh my God, you can't even sing. Why are you smoking? She would have her comebacks. And I'm like, babes, how do I go to school and study this? Because listen, there's people who try me. I need to be ready. There are people who just have too much cheek and just be saying absolutely anything. So of course, yes, if I've got time today and I'm on a break, a hiatus, bitch, I'm gonna clap back. Now, listen, I'm not gonna clap back in Cardi B style, in Cardi B fashion where I'm cussing someone's complexion and doing mad things. No. I'm not gonna make you wish that you were gone from this planet. Absolutely. Because Cardi B's comebacks, is it comebacks or is it just rudeness? You know, Cardi B's, Jesus Christ. Like, you don't even want to say anything at this point, because it's like, damn, she will even go at something you didn't even know was a flipping insecurity. What do you guys think about this? I'm so intrigued to know, you know? Do you think people are reaching in terms of the whole Rihanna Tyler comparisons, or do you actually see it? Let me know. Like, let me know, okay? What do you think about Tyler's response to the whole Britney Spears thing? Do you think she's full of herself? Do you think that she didn't mean any harm? I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash the like button, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye!